The morning of May 31st, 1912. In my room, I waited for my dress, counting down to 5 o'clock. My hands trembled, not from fear, but from knowing that by sunset, my name would be spoken by every soul in Kuching. The dress was cream, Edwardian style, with pale blue embroidery at the collar and cuffs, a wide-brimmed hat with pink flowers and green ribbon, shoes, gloves. As I stood before my mirror, alone with my thoughts, I did not know then that a single moment, a few spoken words, would outlive me by a century. I was 27. Veena was 37. Young, they said, but there I stood nervous. Yes, but ready. Not because of the crowd, because I knew those words would outlive me. I declared this dock now open. Such a small sentence, such a long shadow. Veena was waiting at the bottom. He offered his arm, and together we walked into the light. The boat moved slowly up the river. I remember the light, most of all golden, soft, as if the day itself knew something important was about to happen. Veena sat beside me, quiet as always. He was never a man of many words, but his hand rested near mine, on the wooden rail, and that was enough. Along the riverbank, our people had gathered. They waved, not wildly, not loudly, just a gentle raising of hands, a nod, a blessing. I waved back. Small movements, a young woman trying to look braver than she felt. And then I saw it. The dock. The gates beginning to open. There was no turning back now. The crowd parted as we stepped onto the wooden planks. Then a boy appeared. Master William Service. He handed me a bouquet so beautiful it almost made me forget where I was, almost.
I declare this dock now open, and name it the Brooke Dock.
The Chinese and Malays had gone crazy with excitement and activity. They plunged into the water with ropes between their feet. They swarmed upon the platform, laughing and screaming to one another. Instructions and wishes of goodwill. I shook hands with Mr. Kerry Gibson that afternoon. His hands were rough, the hands of an engineer who had built not just a dock, but a future. I thanked him. He simply nodded. Men of action, I learned, rarely need words.
Perfectly done, my dear. I'm so proud of you.
The SS Alice Lorraine moved into the dock. The launch Mermaid followed. And I stood there, a young woman of 27, watching. History float past me. Many vessels would line up to use our dock after that. There was the HHY Sejarah, a 350-ton royal vessel that served the second and third Rajas of Sarawak for over 30 years. Her successor, the HHY Muda, which we commissioned in 1926, was a newer, stately yacht for a new era. And of course, the SS Veena Brooke, a vessel that would go on to carry the hopes and heartbreak of our people into the Second World War. That night, alone in my room, I wrote of the dock, a great stone cradle for the vessels of our future. But more than anything, I wrote about the people of Sarawak, their warmth, their belief. I closed my diary with a silent promise. A Ranee is nothing without her people. But a dock is not only timber and steel. It is, most importantly, its people and the opportunities it created. Cara Gibson's engineers built the structure, but the people of Sarawak brought it to life. Brooke Dockyard was Kuching's first industrial workplace, an industry born where none existed, offering employment, trade skills, and new business for local suppliers. I watched with pride as our workforce grew. Men who started with simple tasks became boilermakers, engineers. Small businesses flourished around the dock. Shipping, logistics, repair work. They forged new lives and built a new foundation for Sarawak. Every time I passed the dock, I smiled, remembering those words. I declare this dock now open. When Japan invaded, I was abroad. My heart ached for Sarawak, for our people, their safety. Vina made the painful choice. Session to Britain. He believed it was the only way to protect Sarawak.
Charles Wiener Brooke passed away in 1963. Ranee Sylvia followed in 1971. But Brooke Dockyard lived on. After 1977, Brooke Dockyard evolved. No longer just a repair yard, it became a shipbuilder, crafting vessels for Sarawak's waters, then into oil and gas, building offshore platforms, and finally, onto land, building bridges that connected our people. The dock Ranee named had grown into a pillar of Sarawak's economy. Her words, "I declare this dock now open," launched not just a dry dock, but a century of progress. The dock she named still stands, a proud monument to one woman's courage and Sarawak's enduring spirit.